going to start standing at the top of our mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, you're finding just an empty space that's about the size of a yoga mat so that you can move the whole time. All right, so go ahead and find mountain pose. We started in air on Wednesday. Your feet are under your hips. Your arms are reaching down towards the floor. Your spine as long as your head lifts up towards the sky. And you can close your eyes if that feels good. Find your breath moving in and out through your nose. And I'm just going to turn one thing. Okay. Slowly letting your inhales take a little bit longer. Exhales are deeper, fuller. Feeling your lungs expand on the inhale. And on the exhale, you let everything go. Feel the release of the muscles of the body. Maybe your jaw relaxes a little bit. Your shoulders relax. Morning, Kai. Thanks for being here. On an inhale, reach your arms up, look up. On an exhale, fold forwards. Remember, you can bend your knees a lot. Let your head hang heavy. On an inhale, lift your heart forwards, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, arms up, look up. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll start just like that a few more times. Letting the cells start slow to get the body moving. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, arms up, look up. Exhale, mountain pose. Once more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, arms up, look up. Exhale, mountain pose. Okay, we're going to add on. Inhale the arms up. Remember, you do what you can do today. Exhale, fold. If you need to take breaks, rest in child's pose, feel free to do that at any point. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Let's pause in down dog for a moment, breathing there. Sorry, I have to let people in. Feel your hips reaching back, your knees can be bent. Good, and then inhale, come forwards to plank. You can lower the knees down if that feels good. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering your chest down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart forward. Exhale, release. Push down into the floor, lift up, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards between your thumbs. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop forwards between your hands. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, mountain pose. Twice more like that, a little bit faster. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. You're welcome to lower the knees down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards between your thumbs. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop forwards between your hands. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, mountain pose. Last time, just to really make sure we know how to do this. Maybe you could do this on your own. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can do baby cobra or upward facing dog with your arms straight. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step or hop forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, Tadasana. Good. We'll add on or do something different. Bend your knees, sweep your hands by your heels, and reach your arms forwards alongside your ears into chair pose, Utkatasana. So your knees are bent, you're sitting your hips back, lifting your arms up and along your side, your ears. It should feel like it's pretty strong work for your legs and your hips. Breathing here. Good, and then fold over your legs. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg back and up off of the floor. And then on an exhale, step it forwards into a lunge. You can use your arms to get yourself there so the right leg is forwards. And if you lower the back knee down to help you, now lift it up off of the floor. Push the feet down into the floor as you lift your arms up, lifting your head and torso up into a lunge, warrior one. Very nice. And then spin the back heel down into warrior two. We did this all on Wednesday. Inhale, reverse your warrior, front arm up and over. Beautiful. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down into the floor. Both hands are down, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do that on our second side. Inhale the left leg back and up off of the floor. Exhale, step the left foot forwards. If you need to lower the back knee down to help yourself get there, do that. And then we're going to come into our high lunge. Lifting up, arms reach up. Legs are really strong here. And then spin the back heel down into the floor. Open the arms out wide, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, top arm or front arm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down into the floor. Step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a moment in child's pose, knees wide as your mat, your invisible mat, big toes touching. Sit your hips back towards your heels to feel the stretch in the low back. And to catch your breath if that got hard, taking a moment to relax. We'll come back to all fours. Tuck our toes and once more come to downward facing dog. And then slowly walk yourself forwards towards your hands to come to a forward bend. Bend your knees, sit your hips down towards your heels. Come back to that chair pose we started this sequence with. Go ahead. Lovely. Sit your hips down, reach your arms up. I'm going to turn so you can see me from the front, but you're just staying where you are. Good. Can you straighten your legs? This is a maybe. I'm not sure how this goes for everyone. Cross your ankle, one ankle over the other leg, and then sit down again. You can put hands on hips if that gets really hard. This is a hard balance. Lovely. Good. Feeling that stretch for the outer hip. Woo. Maybe bend that standing leg a little bit more. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to a regular chair pose. Oh, both legs again. Phew. Okay, we have a whole other side. Hands to hips if that helped you. Put the other leg on top. Good. Bend that standing leg. Otherwise, it's really, really tricky. And try and sit your hips back. So look, I'm bending at my hips quite a lot. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, chair pose. Good. And mountain pose. All right. We're going to add on and do a few more balancing moves. Watch. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. I'm going to bend my knees again. And this time I'm going to cross one knee over the other. Maybe I press my pinky toe into my other leg. I can show a little bit better. I'll get close for a second. Oh, one second. I'll show you with the table. So I can do this with my foot. Right? Or maybe I could wrap my toes behind or all the way, but that's a lot. So I could be here or it could even be here. So no matter what, your knees are on top of each other. This is called eagle pose. And yes, the first, 10 years that I was doing this, I was falling around. So we just try our best. Good. Beautiful balancing. Good. And then reach your arms up if you can. It's hard to do. And give yourself a hug. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Mountain pose. Beautiful. Other side. Bend your knees. Put the other leg on top. Both toes can be touching the floor. Your foot can be pressing into the leg. You could wrap your toes behind, arms reach up. And then give yourself a hug. Breathing. And mountain pose. Last chair pose, Utkatasana. Oh, and breathe here. Sit down a little bit more, reach your arms a little bit higher. I'll turn to this other side so you can see me from the side once more. Fold over your legs, finally stretching the backs of the legs. And step back to downward facing dog. Breathing 3 long breaths here. And lower your knees down to the floor. Press the hands down into the floor so you're lifting your chest up and away from the floor. The knees can stay down. And then reach the right leg back and up. Left arm forwards and up. Balancing on the right hand, left knee. We did this on Wednesday, but here we're going to hold. Seeing how that's different rather than moving in and out or holding this position. Can you feel your abdominal muscles, your belly muscles working? Can you feel the back of your leg, your bum working? Lift up a little bit higher with that leg and arm. For 3, 2, 1. Hand down, knee down. All right, other side. Left leg back, right arm forwards, lift up. Notice if your belly is sinking towards the floor, can you lift the belly away, the chest away from the floor, using the muscles of your torso. Lift that arm higher, the leg higher for 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Good. Let's come to a seated position and take butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. You can hold on to your ankles. You could hold on to your big toes. Try to reach your knees down to the floor. Wow, we'll add one more balance. I'll turn to the side once more so you can see me. You're going to lift your knees up towards the ceiling. Catch your hands behind your knees, and let's float the toes up off of the floor. So my hands are holding onto the backs of my legs. If that's really hard, your toes can be down on the floor. That's option A. Option B is to be here. Beautiful. Could you maybe reach your arms towards your toes? Yes. Now we're just balancing on our bum. I know some of us might want to go back to that carpet we were sitting on comfortably. Maybe straighten the legs for 3. Yeah, it's so strong. 2, up, and we're all down. 1. And come back to butterfly. We're going to do that one more time because it's good for you. And also it's hard to do if you have to watch me. So next time you can focus on something in front of you so that you have a little bit better of the chance at balancing. All right, knees up towards the ceiling, hands behind your knees. Float your toes up off of the floor. Hold it. This is option A, and you're welcome to stay here. Or reach your arms forwards. Okay, now look ahead of you. You don't have to look at me. Nothing to see here. I may or may not fall. It's yet to be determined. Can you straighten your legs? For 3, 2, yes. 1, and butterfly. That was wonderful, much better. Okay, put your feet on the floor, put your hands behind your legs, and then slowly roll yourself down onto your back. Just like Wednesday, draw your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug, rocking from side to side. Let's take a little mini twist. Both knees over to your left. Right arm out to the right. You can look towards those right fingertips, feeling the stretch in your chest. Come up and over to the other side. Up. And we'll end in Shavasana like we did on Wednesday. If it felt good for you to let your arms relax, legs relax on the floor, great. I have a blanket under my head to add some comfort. If that doesn't feel good, you can have your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. You could be sitting down. Just find a comfortable position. Maybe letting your eyes close. And focusing on your breath for this last minute of our yoga session today. Take bigger inhales and bigger exhales. If you can relax your shoulders a little bit more, your jaw a little bit more. A few more deep breaths.